And welcome to episode 3 of Licorice Pizza. That's right. I'll remember the title in a couple years here. Oh my goodness. All right. So that's an old term, by the way, of vinyl. Okay. And the artist today, not a group. The artist today is the Garth Man. They call him the Garth Man. Garth Brooks. The album No Fences. There's so much I could talk about, but we'll get to that in another episode. But Garth Brooks, oh my goodness. And don't forget to put a like to and a comment and a share. They got that share button. Hit that too, okay? So we're going to talk about the album No Fences. After his debut, he had 3 singles off that. The Dance, Much Too Old or to Be This Damn Young or something like that. That was his first single, by the way. And If Tomorrow Never Comes. Great stuff by Garth. And then, he's what you call like average big at that time, a big star, or getting there. Now he became a big star, huge star, with how many hits did he have? I'm guessing, folks, I'm going to say he had 5 singles off No Fences. So the first order of business, the whole album's great, by the way. And what is your favorite slice from this album? I don't even have to think about it. Unanswered Prayers. Just the meaning behind the song makes you think. So when I listened to the song, I said, man, we pray about stuff and okay, and it doesn't get an answer. But maybe if you had your way and it wouldn't have worked out so good. Like getting a flat tire in your car, which I had happened to me about that same time. Was going to go to Watertown, let's go to the mall for the day and do flat tire, no go. So I thought about that song, Unanswered Prayers, and I said, okay, no, it's okay, it's fine. So Unanswered Prayers is my favorite cut from that album. That's the album Garth Brooks started to just rise up there. I mean, by the time that album was recorded, he was pretty much superstar status. Now, not off topic, but Rope in the Wind came out, and then he was he was like way over the top. It debuted at #1 on the pop charts. That means it didn't climb the charts. And the pop and country debuted #1. I'm looking at that back in '92. Said I've never seen anything like this. But back to No Fences. The other question I have sent to me on underrated slice from that album. I think the song A New Way to Fly. There's actually 2 I could put there that are close. A song called Wolves, about the American farmer losing his livelihood and land. They know Willie started Farm Aid and stuff, and that song is, if you ever get a chance to listen to it, it is called Wolves. The wolves at the door. So a generation spent in a house, and all of a sudden, you got to sell it. Just heartbreaking stuff. But New Way to Fly, that's a song about drug use, and I would say he never released that as a single off that particular CD at the time. But New Way to Fly, there are new ways to fly, and it's not that way, if you know what I mean. So I would say that's an underrated slice from that CD. But the story I have quickly, seeing Garth, what year was it? 95 or 96. I'm with friends, and back then it was not the Canadian Tire Center. It's packed, and we're sitting there. And there's like the stage, you're looking at the stage, there's like nothing on the stage. I said, are you sure Garth Brooks is going to appear here? He said, he's got to be. Nothing, folks. And the stage, rises up from the bottom. And he goes in, the crowd goes crazy. And we stayed at I'm not going to mention we stayed at a hotel in Ottawa. And there's a guy sitting next to us, and he said, how did you like the show? I said, it was amazing. And he introduced himself as the bus driver for Garth Brooks, and I'm thinking, yeah, sure, you know. He said, well, you know, he said, really? I said, was there any chance? I can't remember if I asked if we could go see the bus or just go on the bus just for a little bit, or he invited us. I'm not sure. But anyway, we could see. I knew Garth was at the hotel because I saw a line of buses. Now nobody's got a line of 6 buses there like that. But we left the dining area where we had breakfast at the hotel and walked in the parking lot, and that was Garth's bus. Believe me, when I when I walked into it, they were having bus trouble and they were delayed. They were supposed to be gone. They needed a part for the bus, and something was wrong. And he said, but Garth was already gone, so I'm told. I wanted to meet that guy bad. So anyway, yeah, he was gone, so we got the tour of the bus. Incredible, really incredible. Got to look at it, and just absolutely gorgeous bus. And I know at that time he had his mother um, had her own bus with a driver, and his kids, I believe, they were in the band. When I went to the hotel, they're all out swimming in the swimming pool, and I knew after seeing the buses walking down the hall, looking out the window, I think I know who's here. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to bother them. They're busy, so we just looked out, and there they were, swimming in the pool, getting ready for the show in Ottawa. And one other thing I'll mention, something I think when certain artists have an ability to wrap a crowd in their hands, nobody's better at that than Garth Brooks. There was a girl with a boombox, barefoot, a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, walking beside our car because of the traffic and stuff. And I rolled down the window. I said, how did you like the show? She said, it just made my day. It made my life. Wow. When somebody's got that kind of power during a concert where you can change somebody's life, and she had Garth on that old 80s boombox. I don't know who she was, nothing about her, but that stuck with me all these years later. If you can do something like that, how it must feel to actually change somebody, make somebody's day or week or life. To her, it was her life, and I'm sure she's still a Garth fan, you know. And but that was pretty profound. That really affected me. So, with that being said, that's our episode on Garth Brooks. My favorite Garth Brooks album, No Fences. And I'm sure everybody's got their favorite Garth song and album, CD or whatever. You know, it's hard to, what do you say today? Album, CD, or, you know, online, you know. Anyway, that is, I hope you enjoy this too. And again, if you like it, I hope you like it, put a like, comment, and subscribe to this. And by all means, leave a comment if you've seen Garth live, because I know he was in Montreal too about a couple years later, Montreal and Ottawa again. So if you have a Garth story, yeah, post it on here. That is another episode, and I will see you soon.